Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Blazin' Boomsy back here again with a brand new deck profile. I'm just joking. It's another Cyber Dragon one. We're gonna just jump right on into the main deck here. Okay. Starting off, 3 Cyber Dragons. Free special summon if your opponent controls a monster. Cyber Dragon Core. Best normal summon in one of the main searchers of the deck. Searches you a Cyber Spell or Trap on summon. Noxter. I run 2. You can special summon it from your hand by sending one other monster from your hand to the graveyard. And you could also special summon a machine monster with 2100 attack or defense from your graveyard on summon. Then hers. If it's special summoned, it becomes level 5. If it's sent to the grave, you can grab a Cyber Dragon from deck and add it to hand. Then Cyber Dragon Veer, just an extra body. When you normal or special summon a Cyber Dragon monster, you can special summon this from your hand for free. Then Cyber Rev System. This just special summons a Cyber Dragon from hand or grave. Cyber Repair Plant. This searches you a light machine monster if you have a Cyber Dragon in grave. Cyber Emergency. These, I run 3. Oops, can't see the third one. I run 3. Probably the best searcher of the deck, because you can search for a light machine monster that cannot be normal summoned or set, or a Cyber Dragon monster. Then Cyber Load Fusion. You can fusion summon from the field and or banishment using a Cyber Dragon monster as material, and it has to be a monster. Sorry, the monster that you fusion summon has to have a Cyber Dragon monster as material, and only that monster can attack this turn. Then Cybernetic Overflow. It banishes Cyber Dragons with different levels from hand, field, or graveyard. And you destroy that many cards on field, which is cool. Then we have the Cyber Dark package, which is Power Bond, Cyber Dark Realm, and Cyber Dark Chimera. Chimera, discard a spell or trap, and then it searches you Power Bond. Power Bond, fusion summon a monster, and it doubles its attack. But you take damage equal to the gained attack. And then Cyber Dark Realm, this just searches your Chimera and gets you another normal summon. I would run 2, but I only have 1. Then we have the honorary Cyber Dragons. Here's Disablaster, the Negation Fortress. This can special summon itself to a column with no cards, and it has to have no cards on either side. I learned that. And also, all activated effects in the column are negated. That Disablaster's in. Then Galaxy Soldier, discard one other light monster and special summon it. On special summon, you get to search for another Galaxy Soldier. This is pretty much a 1.5 card. This is like a 1.5 card in Cyber Dragon Infinity. Then I'm running 2 Jizukiru Kaiju. This, you could just tribute over one of your opponent's big monsters, and then boom, they don't have it anymore. Then Karnot, the Eternal Machine. if your opponent activates a monster effect during the duel, you can during your turn you can special summon this card from your hand. And also, if your opponent activates a monster effect once per turn, you can make this card gain 1,000 attack. It's already at 3k to start out with, so if it gains 1,000, that's pretty much half of your opponent's life points, so that's still good. Also, it shuffles itself back into the deck when it gets sent to the graveyard. Then, Therian King Regulus, target a machine engrave, equip it to Regulus, and special summon it. It's also an Omni Negate. Overload Fusion, just to fusion summon again. Then Machine Duplication. I have multiple targets in Core, Noxter, Hers, and Disablaster. Just special summons from deck. Then 3 limiter removal. This does come up a little sometimes. It came up against a match I had against Mitsurugi earlier, last night, and yeah, it's a good card. Then Clockwork Knight just turns everything on the field into machines, stops Fiendsmith, so they have to really work around it to get it off the field with SP Little Knight. So that's annoying for them. But yeah. Then 3 Forbidden Droplet. This is the last card in my main deck. It's the only board breaker that I run besides Overflow. And that's because I don't really care if I have like 6 board breakers or not. I just want to have fun playing the game. But this negates and halves the attack of your opponent's monsters, which is good. Now on to the extra deck. We have Clockwork Knight. This, you send a face-up continuous spell you control to the grave. Grabs you the other Clockwork Knight. Seeger, another Cyber Dragon, and it can make your machine monsters with 2100 or more attack gain 2100 more attack. Then Nova special summons Cyber Dragon from your grave if you detach material. Then Infinity, this is an Omni Negate, and it also sucks up an opponent's monster, so you could just get rid of an opponent's detonator if they've used it already. Then Chaos Angel, you can make this without a tuner, just using a light and dark monster. There's a few ways you can make it in this deck. You can use Cyber Dark Chimera with Cyber Dragon Hers and a regular Cyber Dragon or a Disablaster or something to make this. Then Cyber Eternity and Cyber End. Cyber End is just to get big damage in and inflict piercing damage, and then Cyber Eternity is to wall the opponent. So, yeah. Then we have Eos Varog, the Mechanical Dawn. This is to loop fusion spells and to wall the opponent. Then we have Chimeratech Mega Fleet Dragon. This is to get rid of those pesky Link monsters and other extra deck monsters that people summon to the extra monster zone. It just requires a Cyber Dragon monster and a monster in the extra monster zone, which is really good. Then we have the OG Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. I have an old Jump promo and a newer QCR. Gains 1,000 attack for each material used for its fusion summon. Just requires a Cyber Dragon and one or more machine monsters. This is really good for contact fusing the entire board away with Clockwork Knight. And if you have core on the field still, you can go into Chaos Angel. Then finally, two Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. I almost said Cyber Tech. Usually you go into this with Power Bond, so it makes it 42 instead of 21. Then it can make an additional attack for if you foolish a light machine monster. You can use this effect up to 2 times, which is cool. So yeah. That's it for my main cards. Now into my side deck. I run 3 Heatwave. Oops. 3 Heatwave. This is to this is if I'm going first. This is to turn skip. Then Vesper Girsu. This is to make my opponent respond. Like force my opponent to send monsters to their grave, or else they're gonna get screwed over. And it has different effects depending on how many monsters they send to the grave. Then Regeki, just a board wipe for the opponent. Therian Disc Coliseum. This is to get Therian King Regulus easier than Fusion Deployment. This is to get Cyber Dragon Core. Just regular Cyber Dragon out faster. Then another Cyber Repair Plant, just in case if one is not enough. Then Upstart Goblin for the draw power. Then Infinite Impermanence. I don't care if I main deck this one. Everybody knows what Imperm does. Then another Chimera Tech Mega Fleet. And Imperial Princess Quinry. This is to get another Cyber Dragon on board if a level 5 monster I control is destroyed. And that's it for the video. Thank you all for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you want. You don't have to, but I would love it if you'd leave a comment telling me how I did. And yeah, so I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye.